try to think of different ways to kind of make an impact on what it is I do. I'm more of a letter guy, and I kind of really enjoy doing fill-ins and playing around with colors. Montana having so many shades of color, it's just basically I like to go crazy. When I really wanted to get a bit more serious about spray painting, just graffiti, and just see if I can make a career move and just do this full time, I started doing characters when I moved back from New York in 2008. I came back when I was there in New York, and I just really wanted to get serious about characters. Realism to me felt like it would be the hardest thing for me to get into and understand. Me not going to art school and not learning in painting or drawing or anything like that, it's all self-taught. So I basically just buckled down. I scored a couple gigs doing stuff where I could just kind of practice and get paid. But I didn't want to do regular characters. I kind of wanted to mix them up with my abstract letter forms and my abstract ideas, my surreal and the aspects, a lot of influence that I get from fine art, graphic design, architecture, interior design, fashion. So I tend to apply all those things at once. I feel they complement each other real well if I can figure out a way to do it somewhat geometrical. Doing these two basically on both ends kind of complements each other and it kind of makes it work automatically. Same thing also by using basically the same shapes. They kind of look like pillars or bookends, somewhat mirror images that kind of basically give automatic balance to this wall. So you have the large centerpiece in the middle, the two at the end. You pretty much do what you want in between that because those anchors are pretty much there. Pastime and Axis. Axis being a really good friend of mine and a really big influence in regards, before I even knew him, in regards to just what you can do with spray paint. To this day, it still blows me away how clean he can paint. How in tune with his craft he really is. It definitely drives me to paint cleaner and cleaner every time I do, and I think that's probably who I got most of my anal retentive craziness from, just watching him paint and watching what he does. Pastime has been basically, I think since for a few months now or about a year, he's been kind of applying himself in a different way, something kind of beginning to kind of more of a design element to what he does. So it looks like graffiti is kind of bringing in a little bit of everything in regards to all different art forms. And we decided on this wall to jump in here and go about it differently, stay away from the letter forms and see what we can come up with organically. Miami came up through Montana Paint, which is basically, I kept a relationship with them for a number of years now. It's the only paint I use. It's the only paint I enjoy using. I recommend people to use. It's basically any job that I work, I make them go through them. It's because they support us. They support the arts. To me, it's about camaraderie and about friendship, and I feel that through the relationships I've had with them and other friends that they've had, that we're all mutual friends, we're really supportive and appreciative of each other, where I feel it's not about the bottom dollar. Well, name's Haste. I am from Los Angeles, originally from Los Angeles. Lived partially my childhood in Santiago, Chile. Moved back when I was 7. Grew up mostly in Los Angeles, around areas of the San Fernando Valley. And now I'm living east of Hollywood.